But digitalisation is a really important part of what the industry is trying to do to improve productivity, and that's really about investing in the culture, the right skills and the right people. What we really wanted to understand was what companies were doing, what they were trying to achieve, what barriers they faced, and most crucially, what skills were needed to really make this successful.
So our common data environment all hosts our design models, construction data, surveys, our as-built, and the important thing is that everybody's able to view those. And the difficulty with that is we have a project of 450-ish people, and there are 9 people in my team that can use these models. And how do we give exposure to the wider project if only 9 of us have that access? The way we've broken down that barrier is we've used a virtual reality cube. It opens up a channel of communication with people who aren't used to seeing this information. If they can see in 3D, in realistic size in the VR cube, the things that they'd normally be looking at on a 2D drawing, it's just easier to understand. Having them in that environment is totally new to them, but it's enabling them to have input onto design at early stage.
We're using all the latest technology in the marketplace for survey equipment. We've got office-based systems that we can use that allows us then to send data directly from the office to all our systems in the field. The greatest benefit is the amount of time we have to spend out in the field. It used to be setting out woodwork and it's very time consuming. You've got less people-plant interface because we now don't have to send the engineers into the field to speak to the drivers. They can just talk to them via phone link or a messaging system, and it allows us to change or adapt to change much faster.
It's very important to train people for new and emerging technologies. We can't be left behind as an industry. The world is embracing the Internet of Things technology. We see that we have to adopt across the whole workforce. We have to do some massive upskilling to get everybody where they need to be if we are going to adopt a full implementation of digital construction over the next 5 to 10 years, because I think the landscape is going to change drastically.
What we really need to do now is make sure that we're all working together to some common goals we agree on, absolutely identify what skills are needed, both in terms of leaders and managers to set the right culture and environment to achieve digitalisation successfully, but also what skills we need in the workforce. Often the technology is very intuitive to use, and it's not so much about the technical skills, but it's about getting the right attitudes and behaviours in place. So our report is available on our website, citb.co.uk, but we don't want people just to read the report. We want people to get involved in how we take this forward. So we'll be setting up a number of events, roundtables, that type of thing, so we can all work together to move digitalisation forward. And we'd urge people to go and read the report, but then work with us to get involved in this.